I hope that I have it right this time. The gremlins on Facebook are getting me today, but I'm not going to let it happen again. Hopefully, people will come in. I don't know what's going on. We shall see. Oh, 4:10. Yeah, here we go. Now, there's Sister Patty. Hey, everybody, come on in. I accidentally posted one over on my personal Facebook page. I've never done that before. I have never, ever done that before. So, it was quite strange, and I guess God had a plan. Somebody needed to hear my big mouth over on the other page. But here we go. I couldn't figure out why there were only 17 people there. But anyway, it's the new year soon. In about 12 hours, we'll be in 2019. It has been the longest Christmas vacation I have ever experienced. It really has, because we closed down the office on the 19th, but I still work the same thing, doing the same thing every day. So anyway, we've got this new year coming, and what I was talking about, which I'll download and upload to the Facebook page. The main thing, what I was talking about earlier, just a few minutes ago, was the fact that we get so caught up in trying to dredging up the past that we forget to live in the future. And here we have this wonderful beginning of a new year, and we don't need to waste that by staying stuck in the past. It's okay to kind of decipher what happened in the past, but you don't want to dwell on it. You don't want to feel sorry for yourself. You don't want to, have a meltdown and lock yourself away because you made mistakes. Mistakes we can learn from. On New Year's Day of 1999, which was almost 20 years ago, New Year's Day, well, it was 20 years ago, 1999. Imagine that. I got organized 20 years ago. On that New Year's Day, I was trying to I made that New Year's resolution, I'm going to get organized. And and it's so broad. And where do you start? What do you do? So I took the only thing that ever worked for a little while, and I tried to figure out what happened to me and why it only worked for a little while. And I sat down with my card file system, which I'm obsessive compulsive because of my perfectionism. I didn't sit down. I stood up at the kitchen counter, and my card file system was a tray that was 18 inches long, had over 500 cards, and I sat down, I stood up with these cards and just started sorting them out, just like dealing cards. And I sorted them into piles because I had a card for everything from go to the bathroom, to put your shoes on, to start dinner. And they were willy-nilly in a file. There was no rhyme or reason for them. No routine is what I figured out that day. So I sorted them into piles of daily and weekly. These are daily things that I would do every single day, and things that I would do every single week that had to be done, like grocery shopping and paying certain bills and that sort of thing, cleaning out the car. And then there were things that I did monthly, which were my zone cleaning. And this zone cleaning was just little things that I had to do into each room in the house. And I broke it down into 5 zones, just like we have now. And Pam and Peggy had done that. I realized when I had this pile of daily cards. There were over 50 of them. And over 50 cards, automatically I got this, oh, I can't do that. You know, my granny always said, can't never could do anything. And she was so right. Because when you tell yourself you can't do something, by golly, you won't. And you got the excuse right there because you're not disciplined enough to do it. So what I did is I thought, well, how many of you, I want to see thumbs up, how many of you like to make lists? Those of you who like to make lists, long list, thumbs up on those lists. I want to see those thumbs up. Well, I made a list, all right. It was the front and back of a sheet of paper. Over 50 items, and I'm thinking, that's too much. I won't do it. I won't do it. But what I realized from sorting through these things is that I had never established a habit. And my perfectionism had caused me to pile on. And when I couldn't do it all perfectly in the beginning, I threw the baby out with the bathwater and said, I can't do this. And sure enough, I didn't. So what I decided was that I would take that list, and I would look for one thing to practice for the month of January. One simple little habit. And I picked shining my kitchen sink. Keeping my kitchen sink clean and shiny. Because if that kitchen sink is clean and shiny, it gives you hope. Because when your kitchen is clean, you don't mind getting in there and cooking. Starting your day off with an empty dishwasher and a hot sink full of hot soapy water to get your day going, you can get a lot done. But that shiny sink when you get up in the morning is going to change. Even if you just got one dish in it, that's fine. But that not full of yucky water with grease floating on top where you have to take the tongs and reach in and pull it out. That shiny sink gave me hope. And from that sink, the countertops got cleared. The stove got cleaned because you can't have a messy stove if your sink is that shiny. I put things away that had been on my counters for years, and I cleared them off. And then the floor got clean, and before I knew it, by the end of January, my kitchen was always clean. From that one shiny sink habit. Yeah, I got up and got dressed to lace up shoes. I did these things. It was easy. You get up, and I took those 50 cards, and I kind of put them into a written down routine that went in my control journal. It's get up and get dressed to lace up shoes, make your bed, swish and swipe your bathroom, put on a load of laundry, all of those things. One thing led to another. So we can do this. It's not about setting goals. I know everybody wants to set their goals for New Year's. We've got to set up a routine that's going to help us work toward what we want to accomplish. And our goal is, guess what? It's not a goal. It's a solution. We want the cure for chaos. And that's what our motto is this year. The cure for chaos is yours in 2019. What we've got to do is just start our control journal. Simple morning routine, simple afternoon routine, a simple after work routine, and a before bed routine. You need routines for every part of your day. And when you start working through those routines one step at a time, you're going to accomplish more than you ever dreamed in 2019. All because you learn the secret to getting rid of the chaos. Now, part of that secret is the 11 commandments. And they're all about taking care of you and being kind to you, drinking enough water, eating good food, putting good food into your body. It's all about taking care of you. And when you take care of you, that is one key. Not beating yourself up all the time, that's another key. And taking time, using your timer to help you realize that your negativity is causing you to stop before you ever start. You're saying, I can't, when you really can. If you just do 2 minutes. Well, the Chaos to Clean motto was from 2 years ago. And we actually wrote a book around that with the 31 baby steps. I don't know where that book is. It's right here somewhere. Here it is. This is our 31 baby step book. But that's about baby stepping your way. But we're going to practice one habit each month. Now, you still have other things to do. So you're not going to sit back and pat yourself on the back, because we have a lot of things to do. But we're not going to beat ourselves up either. Because sometimes we accomplish something and then we sit back on our laurels and say, I've done it. You know, what else is there to do? There's always something you can do. There's always something you can do. So let's look forward. Let's quit beating ourselves up from the past, because we can't change any of that. And let's just jump in where we are. It's a brand new year. It's, shall I say, the perfect time to get started. There's no more excuses. Let's jump in and do what we can do. It's going to be fun, because we're going to make it fun. We're going to make it a lot of fun. Well, I'll be back on here tomorrow and we'll talk about the new year. I love you all. And don't beat yourself up if you didn't send Christmas cards this year, because I didn't send any this year either. And that's okay. That's okay. But don't look back. Let's look forward. What we're going to do. Not what we want to do. It's what we're going to do. And we're going to put one foot in front of the other. We're going to establish our simple routines. 3 to 5 steps in the morning, 3 to 5 steps after lunch. And this goes if you're going to work too, because you have to have certain routines. We have a control journal on our website, in the control journal section of our website, called the Office Control Journal. And it helps you to take care of home and office at the same time. A lot of people work from home. And it's a great way to build those routines. But until they become a habit, you need Post-it notes. I thought I had some Post-it notes here. Post-it notes. They will change your life. On your bathroom mirror. They are your baby steps on your bathroom mirror to help you work through your routines. And if you want to put them in a control journal, we've had all kinds of control journals. Let me reach down here and get one. This is one of my originals. It is in a little photo album. It doesn't have to be special. It can be a photo album. It can be Post-it notes. It can be a 4x6 note card. So folks, you can do this. I'm 20 years in with routines. It took me about 9 months of getting rid of my clutter, along with establishing these habits and stringing them into routines, before my life changed. But with every habit things got better and better. Every single habit made my life easier. And it really does work. So, if you want a fun read between now and 2 days, you can read it really fast. You can download it on your Kindle. You can get it for Audible and listen to me talking to you. It takes about 4 hours, I think, to listen to it. It's not so much motivate you as get some techniques inside of you for making this work. Yeah, I love the post-it notes in the book. Post-it notes will change your life. That's a good one. Do New Year's blessings instead of resolutions. I don't make resolutions anymore because they set me up for failure. But I set up little routines and put some things on my calendar to help remind me. And I use my calendar as a guidepost to chart my successes every day. So get your calendar order if you don't have this calendar, because we got big boxes to be able to put smiley faces and gold stars and everything in. So folks, you can do this. You really can do this. And it's going to be a great year. Let's not beat ourselves up about the past. You know, I get testimonies from people saying, I wish I'd found you 20 years ago. Don't do that to yourself. It is what it is now. Don't look back. Blinders on. Focus. We're going to do it. I love you all. Got my little magic wand. Guess what? I'm absolving you of all the guilt that you've ever felt in the past. For anything, you're absolved. And you can do this. I don't know about me being lovable, but I'm bossy. My sister will tell you that. But she's bossy back at me. Yeah, both of them are. I love you all. I will see you later. I need something hot to drink. I'm going to make me a pot of hot tea. Bye.